Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining this session. On today's session, we're going to start by giving some announcements. The first announcement is that we have already completed the platform. Ya tenemos completa nuestra plataforma. All the files, all the presentations are already uploaded, as well as the videos. Almost, probably I'm missing one or two videos, but we can already get into the platform and see what's loaded in there. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen so we can all see what we have already uploaded into our course. So here in the first part, we have just a welcoming, a warming message from the institution, and then we're going to have the general topics about the course, which includes the evaluation criteria. Okay, and in the third part, we're going to have our our classes, our sessions as in PowerPoint. So it's already uploaded, starting with the present perfect, which was our second week. Present perfect, present perfect 2, which it's probably some exercises. And then we have the present perfect continuous. And let me make it bigger because I don't see very clear. Okay, good. We have present perfect continuous, which was our third week. And last week we saw present perfect continuous exercises and simple future and future perfect. Okay, so we have already all the information or all the presentation that we have already seen during the course. So be ready for the exam so we can be ready or study for the exam or partial exam. Do you know when the exam is? ¿Sabemos cuándo es la semana de exámenes? Do we know that?
The next week.
Yes, the next week.
It's the next week, right? Very good. So most probably this is going to be, well, it is not most probably, it is going to be these topics that it's going to include in our exam, which is the present perfect, present perfect continuous, future, simple future, and future perfect. Okay, those are the topics that we're going to cover in our exam. Okay, so in order to practice, I have already uploaded three exercises or three homeworks. Okay, they're pretty simple exercises. Inside of each of these, well, how can we say it? Activities. Okay, we have nine or 10 sentences that we have to complete with a correct form. Okay, for example, in the first one we have to complete it with the present perfect, the second one with the present perfect continuous, and the third one it's going to be futures. Okay, which includes simple future, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. And we have already covered all of those topics. Okay, so you may be ready for the homeworks. Okay, seguramente ya estamos listos para realizar las tareas. So since they are very simple homeworks, I'm going to give you 5 days to release or to deliver these exercises. So we are talking that on the next October the 11th, by the end of the day, you have to deliver or you have to complete these exercises. Okay. Okay, we have a question. Okay, go ahead, Alan.
What is the password?
What is the password? Oh, okay, just give me a second. Software archive statements. I don't know what the password is. Okay, the password, I guess it is second, third, fourth, sixth. Okay, it is. I'm going to write it down on chat and please send it to the rest of the team. It is ID is 607. Oh, no, hold on. It is that one, but it is missing AM. ISD 607 AM. Okay, that's the password to the course in model. That's our password. So, would you, ¿podrían ir a la plataforma a intentar inscribirse ya? Please. So that you let me know that you can get into the platform. Or just to know if we have some problems to raise our hand. Para levantar la mano si tenemos problemas con la directora. Okay, in the meantime, since this period, we haven't made any quiz, okay? Because if you remember, I'm going to download the evaluation criteria. And let's see how it's going to be evaluated or course or first period. And here we are. Okay, since we haven't had any quizzes, no hemos tenido ningún examen rápido. So these points, these 25 points, how can we evaluate them? Oh, let me think. What do you think? Give me an option to give you those points. How can we evaluate those points? ¿Cómo podemos evaluar la parte de los exámenes rápidos, aunque no tuvimos plataforma prácticamente un periodo? ¿Cómo los podemos asignar? ¿Cómo creen que sería bueno asignarlos? Give me some ideas.
Maybe with an interview. I don't know.
With a what? I'm sorry?
Interview.
An interview or what? Maybe with an interview?
MMS.
I don't know, because today we're going to have our impromptu speeches, which is going to be the evaluation of our exposition. Va a ser prácticamente nuestros puntos de exposición. Los vamos a evaluar ahora con nuestro impromptu speech that we're going to give today. So, I don't know what to do with the quizzes. I don't know what to do. What can we do? ¿Qué podemos hacer? A ver, give me some ideas. Or should we just assign them? O solamente ya nos los asignamos y listo. What do you think? I don't know what to do with that. Well, anyway, are you able to log into the platform? ¿Ya se pueden inscribir y loguear a la plataforma?
Yes, I mean.
Sí. Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. So we have the evaluation section, and in here we're going to upload the partial one, the exam, el examen de primer parcial, okay? So I'm going to upload it in here, And also in here, we're going to see our evaluation. Que aquí también vamos a ver nuestra parte de la evaluación continua, cuánto sacamos en nuestras tareas. In this case, our exposition is going to be today, and our quizzes, y los quizzes que pues creo que nos vamos a asignar esos puntos porque no tuvimos ningún quiz. And also in the final part, if you have any troubles to understand the presentations, well, you can go in here and see and watch again the class or the session. Okay, so we have in here the first session that we had when I present myself, when I introduce myself to you, and then we have the present perfect, and then we have the achievement. If you remember, you make some exposition about your achievement. Then you have the present perfect continuous, the impromptu speech, the future perfect, or all the futures that we have already covered, which is the simple future, the future perfect, and the future perfect continuous. Okay. Questions about this week activities? De estas actividades, preguntas. It's very, very important that you finish these activities. Es súper importante porque cada una de estas actividades, I'm just saying in Spanish so we can understand perfectly. Cada una de estas actividades, como solamente son 3 actividades y el porcentaje de puntos es del 35%, entonces cada una de ellas vale aproximadamente como 10 puntos y algo, como 10.3 más o menos, ¿no? Algo así. Sí, como 3 puntos y garras, 3 puntos y pelos, digo 10 puntos y pelos, ¿no? Entonces, si no contestas una de esas actividades, automáticamente vas a perder 10 puntos de tu calificación de primer parcial. Okay? So it is very important that you answer these 3 activities y tienes hasta el día 11 de octubre para contestarlas. Eso te da 5 días para hacerlo. El día 11 de octubre a las 23:55 de la noche se cierra la plataforma para poderlas entregar. Questions about the homeworks, the assignments that we have? No question. No questions? Okay, good.
No.
Good. Do you think it's possible for you to answer the activities? ¿Creen que sí es posible que las contesten o están pesados? Son súper sencillas las actividades. Pero bueno, okay, I hope you have enough time to do it, okay? Good, so let's move on. Let's move on and let's go with the impromptu speech, which is going to be the evaluation part of our exposition, la parte de evaluación de nuestra exposición. So, are we complete? ¿Estamos completos todos? I see 8 participants plus me. Veamos que somos 8. ¿Estamos completos si somos 8 o deberíamos ser más? Ups, ya veo uno menos. ¿Falta alguien? ¿Faltó alguien?
Erika.
Erika. Erika se acaba de salir, creo. Bueno, esperemos que regrese pronto Erika. Ok, good. No. No era Erika. Ok, bueno, Erika, I hope she can join because we're going to evaluate our 15 points from exposition. Okay. Okay, good. Anyway, so who's going to be the brave one? Look, just let me remind you what an impromptu speech is. Okay, well, let's remind what impromptu speech is. An impromptu speech is a speech that we can, or we have to develop without knowing the topic. Sin saber el tema, we have to develop a speech, okay? Which are the parts of an impromptu speech? It is the greeting, which is the first part. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. Welcome. I don't know. just agreeing, okay? Agreeing to the audience, agreeing to your classmates, agreeing to your professors and teachers, okay? Then you may have a strong statement to grab the attention of your reader or of your listeners, right? Which it's going to be your introduction paragraph or your introduction statement. Then the body, which is going to be your supporting ideas of what you are about to say or what you are going to say about the topic that you are developing. And finally, a conclusion, which can be a call to action, an invitation to do something, or just a closing statement, or summarizing, like saying, yeah, a summarizing idea, just of the main points that you made on the body. Okay. Um, what else? So we have here an example of impromptu speech, which is starting with respected principals and teachers and my dear friends. I'm going to talk about, and you have your strong statement. And then in this example, it's talking about pollution. And this guy, this girl, I don't know, we're talking about how water, soil, and air it's polluted. And finally, he make or she makes a closing statement saying that, well, probably we're not going to solve it, but we can minimize the impact of the pollution by taking some actions, right? So let's start with the impromptu speech. How are we going to do it? We're going to start by asking for for volunteers or victims. We're going to give you 1 or 2 minutes to think about some ideas. Remember that it has not to be real, it has not to be accurate, it has not to be perfect, and also it has not to be totally 100% truth. Que no tiene que ser 100% cierto lo que nos vas a decir, es solamente para que practiques como este fast thinking, ¿ok? No tienes que hacerlo perfecto, ni se espera pues que lo hagas o que tengas todas los elementos del impromptu speech. Not on this time, okay? But this time I'm going to evaluate just your capacity of fast thinking and your capacity to make the concordance with the subject and the verb. Okay, vamos a evaluar, pues esta vez no vamos a evaluar como toda esta estructura que esté perfecta o que esté gramaticalmente excelente, pero sí lo más que vamos a fijarnos es que tengas la concordancia entre el sujeto y el verbo. Okay, a tip, remember that we have the superheroes, okay, which is she, he, and it, that at the end of each verb in present, they take the S. Okay, toman la S cuando hablamos de él, eso y ella en presente. Okay, also they use the has and does. Okay, utilizan el has y el does. Okay, what else? I think that's it. Okay, I think that's it. Are you ready? Are you excited to give your first impromptu speech? Probably not, right? Are you nervous? Raise your hand if you're nervous. You're nervous, Alan. No. Shake off all the nervouses. Agítalos, sácalos. Shake it off, shake it off. Okay, so we're not native English native languages. I'm sorry, English native speakers. Okay, so don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We are here all to practice. Even me, I'm here to practice. Okay, so please, a volunteer to choose one of these topics that is behind of each number. All of the topics are, most of the topics are questions. So they might be probably very easy to answer. Okay, and remember that you have to speak with the truth. No tienes que hablar con la verdad, ni tienes que saber acerca del tema. It's just your opinion, or it's just your, well, whatever you can say. Okay, so who's going to be the first volunteer and brave one? Okay, let's make it more interesting. 5 extra points in the exam, 5 puntos extras en el examen, if you go for the first round. If you take the first place, volunteering yourself, obviously. What's that, Alan? Are you volunteering yourself?
No, but
You want me to take a victim?
yes, I prefer
Okay.
this.
Vamos a dar 5 puntos extras al voluntario, al primer voluntario. 5 puntos extras. Oh my God. Okay. 5 puntos extras al primer voluntario. So who's going to be the first brave one to get 5 extra points in the exam? Paul, what about you? Are you going to be volunteering yourself? Oh, come on, nobody wants 5 extra points in the exam. Just to volunteer yourself?
We need to choose a number, no?
Yeah, you need to choose a number and we're going to uncover or reveal what the question behind the number is. And then you have to develop a speech, which you can take 1 or 2 minutes to think, order your ideas, and give us a speech. It could be 2 minutes speech. Puede ser una platiquita de 2 minutos. So who's going to be the brave one? No one? If I take a victim, we lose the 5 extra points. Eh?
Okay, I'll go.
Excellent, Alan. So you take the 5 extra points. Let me write it down so I don't forget it.
Okay, I chose a 7. Maybe.
Number 7. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me take my watch out. Let me take my watch. Let me get the chronometer. Number 7. So number 7 it is.
What?
Number 7. What have you learned so far in your major? Okay, ¿qué has aprendido? Oh my God, I'm saying in Spanish now. Do you know the meaning of major?
No.
Okay, major, it's like you are studying what? Software engineering, right? So that's your major. Okay, software engineering, it's what you are studying right now. You're going to get a bachelor degree
Well, they're in my career.
en tu carrera, but we don't say career. Okay, we don't say career. We say major.
How do you
Okay,
say major?
major. Ajá. Major es lo que nosotros decimos como carrera. Okay, pero
Okay.
en English, when we say career, it's cuando ya estás empezando a trabajar. Por ejemplo, yo tengo una carrera como maestro de 4 años, por ejemplo. Okay, o yo tengo una carrera como mercadólogo de 10 años o una carrera como financiero de 15 años, por ejemplo. Entonces, that's your career. Your career is when you start getting job experience, okay? And your major is when you are studying a bachelor degree. In your case, it is engineering software, okay? So what have you learned so far in your major?
Okay.
Okay, so you have 2 minutes.
If I mute it, it's because I have a call.
Okay.
I'm sick.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes to think on some ideas. Okay, if you are ready, you let me know. Okay, cuando estés listo, me haces saber. Máximo tienes 2 minutos, starting right now. In the meantime, oops, what am I doing? In the meantime, I'm going to pause the record. Mientras voy a poner en pausa nuestra grabación. More pause record. Okay, thank you. Then you are ready. And okay, you have to complete a speech for at least a minute and a half. Okay, you have to talk for a minute and a half. Okay, so you can start right now.
Okay. Well, I'm learning. Well, in this major, I have not learned so much because the teachers sometimes are, how do you say, bad teachers. But uh, some things teachers learn it good. For example, I learned to program in Arduino and Java and HTML. Yes, and sometimes um, work with a one person. Um, how do you say? Uh, I don't remember the word, but it's a person uh, works as a tester, and he learned me um, sometime because some languages and I don't know, but sorry, I'm nervous, and I don't know something
Okay, you have completed a minute and a half, so you can start like closing your ideas.
closer. For closer,
No, I
but
mean, you have already completed your time. So if you want to continue or do you want to stop here?
okay, I'm gonna continue with the last idea, but this major is I don't know amazing, but sometimes have a problems uh, with the homeworks with I don't know but yeah the work, but is awesome the major.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You made two minutes and a half. Okay, so good. At the end of all the speeches, I'm going to give you some feedback. Okay, but just at the end. Okay, thank you, Alan. So who wants to continue? Who's going to be the next brave one? Number 7, it's already taken. So who's going to be the next one? Or should we take victims?
The 5 points stay here.
No, the 5 points are gone. But we can give 3 points, 3 extra points for the next one. A lo mejor se fue, dijo. Ah, pues me voy. So for the second, we're going to give 3 extra points in the exam. 3 extra points in the exam for the second volunteer. So who wants to be the second volunteer? Oh, come on, volunteer for the second place. It's quite easy. It's not that difficult.
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead, Paul. For 3 extra points, the second place is for you. So take one number?
4.
Number 4. As well as Alan, you are willing to take 2 minutes to prepare your ideas. Okay, and if you are ready, you let me know. Okay, so the question is, what's your favorite song and why? So you have to develop the idea. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes to think your ideas, to order your ideas, starting right now. You let me know if you're ready. I'm going to pause the recording. Okay, thank you. So you have to complete at least a minute and a half. Okay, so you can start now.
Good afternoon, students and staff members. My name is Paul, and I will tell about my favorite song. And I don't have a favorite song, but I have several songs. It's more a coding for my stage of my life. I don't know. In this moment, my favorite song is Cool of Beanie. It's a music pop, and the last year, and my favorite song is Sasageyo. Is a song for anime song. Sorry, and this song talk about you you're so big and this word and it's my my topic and this in this moment. You're big and this word, and but this song tell this. And another song is Under Pressure. Under Pressure, the Queen of Queen, sorry. This song talk about the pressures of the life, the love, place, and more themes for the life. And I like the beat up, and this song. I like David Bowie, and this song. And another song is Two Friends. Two Friends, the of Bring Me the Horizon is my favorite song. This is my favorite song in long time, but talk about the no true friends, and the friends you what to say.
You can start closing your ideas.
Okay, but my favorite song is more. I don't have favorite songs, but it's more for a coding for the street life. He say in the beginning, but this is my favorite song. Is my favorite song. Favorite song is Carnaval for Carnaval de Plástico. Is you fue todo. I invited to hear this song, and I don't know. Yeah, creo. I don't know. I lost in this final.
Okay, you lost track of time as well. You did 3 minutes and a half. Okay, so good. I'm going to give your feedback at the end. So who's going to be the third brave one before we get victims? Thank you, Paul.
Me, teacher.
Excellent, Manuel. You got 3 extra points just to be the brave one.
5, teacher, please.
Number 5, I think it's already taken, isn't it?
Or
okay, just let me see. Yeah, number 5.
No,
So, oh, it was 7, right?
no, 5.
5. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes,
Sorry. Number
it's my
3. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Yeah. So this is tell us about a bad experience that you have had and what was the lesson you learned. Okay. So talk about a bad experience and what you have learned from that. Okay. So you have as well 2 minutes to order your ideas. Okay. So
okay.
you have 2 minutes starting now. You let me
Thanks.
know. Okay, so you have to complete at least a minute and a half, and you can start now.
Hello, good morning, teacher and my friends. The experience I have in personnel are, for example, in when I try to buy one thing in that moment I like, I not can buy for the reasons of the line, and that's a bad experience for me. For, for, um, for example, in the next week, I try to buy this thing, yeah, and can buy. I like this. This is a magnificent experience who is great about the bad experience. For example, in the school, I not like this them, or I have this bad experience with the teacher or in general, or I have learned um, for I learn things, or how do you say, I I try to obtain the good experience of a bad experience. Mm, Another experience I learned one thing, for example, when I had a bad day with a problems, I have problems, for example, with my hair. My hair is one problem for me. I changed that with the barber shop. I have bad experience to go to cut my hair. Hate go to cut my hair, and for this reason, I opened the barber shop for help me with this with this thing.
Okay, you can start closing your ideas.
In general, and with the bad lesions, I try to take the best option, or go to the. I try to change the one bad experience with in experience positive for me.
Okay, good. Awesome. You did 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Okay, good. Thank you, Manuel.
Thanks.
So who's next? Who wants to go next? We need a brave one. Who's going to be the next one? We need a brave volunteer. Do we have brave classmates in here? Okay, go ahead, Stefano.
I chose the number 12.
Wow, very good. Oh, oh my God. There's nothing on 12. Why? Yeah.
I'm free now.
No, you're not. Choose another number, please.
Okay, I chose the number 8.
8. Okay. Here is a question. Why did you choose this university to study? If you have had the chance, will you change? Or, I mean, will you change your university? Okay, so think about it. You have 2 minutes to tell us why do you choose this university, and if you have had the chance, if you had had the chance, would you change the university? I mean, would you change university to study? Okay, so you have 2 minutes to think about your ideas, to order your ideas and start your speech. So you let me know when you're ready. Right now.
Why did I choose this university to study? And if you have had the chance, what do you think? Mm, first of, first of all, I already went through 2 other universities in the past. One was called CAP, and the other one is called UEA. In both of them, I studied audiovisual arts and some coding. I also saw about multimedia, and it's something that I like so much, the arts. In that university, I programmed a video game and made some web pages. Um, uh, but after that, I had to leave both due to family and economic problems. Then 2019, I entered to this university on the because I was attracted to my university career, my job. I really like programming, code, and if I had to change something or my career, my university, I will do not because I like being here already. I made good friends and I like that more than anything. I have so much fun and I learn at the same time.
Okay, thank you very much. You made a minute and 57 seconds. Okay, so good. Thank you, Stefano. Who's next? Who's next?
Okay, me. Got it.
Go ahead, Alberto. Thank you, Alberto. So let's go to the main menu and choose a number.
Number 2.
Number 2, very good. Okay. Okay, so this is pretty similar as one that we have already heard. What's your favorite band music and a song? Okay, so you have 2 minutes to order your ideas. Starting now. You let me know when you're ready. Now.
Good day, teacher and classmates. Today I will talk about my favorite band. In this case, my favorite band is Green Day because I have been listening to it since I was 4 years old. And I have always loved their music, and one of my big dreams is to go see them live. but because every time they spread, but I don't lose the squeeze. To finish, one of my favorite songs is "Wake Me Up When September Ends," because I remember my classmates from school and a lot and I generates nostalgia.
That's it?
That's it. Sorry.
Okay. You
I
made
don't feel
good.
so good and I do it so fast.
Yeah. You did 45 seconds.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, we must improve that, but that's fine. Okay. So we need another one. Another volunteer.
Me,
Okay, go ahead, Emmanuel. Choose a number.
the number one is chosen.
No, it is not.
Okay, then the number one.
Okay. Number one, it says, which country would you like to visit and why? So you have 2 minutes to prepare your ideas, starting now, and you let me know when you're ready. You
Okay,
can
hello.
start. Okay,
Hello
go ahead.
to everyone. And I want to talk about country that I like to visit. For me, I really love Canada. Why? I like the crime is like a 6 month or hood crime, and the another ships is so cool, and I love the cool. I don't know. For me, cool is so. I really love the cool, and the food is a good food. I like to drink so much coffee, so and what else? That I don't know. I speak two language, French and English, and I want to learn French too, and maybe important. How do uh, important things for do, like visit the cataracts or sorry, the waterfalls. and and that's it.
Okay, that was good. You made 2 minutes exact. Very good. Thank you, Manuel. So who wants to be the brave one? Another brave one. 2, 4, 6. We just are missing one. Who we're missing? We're missing just Miriam, I guess.
The number 4.
Number 4. Number 4 for you. Okay. Oh, it's already taken. I'm sorry.
The number 11.
Number 11. Let's see. No, that's not working.
No.
Sorry. Oh, Dios, ni siquiera tiene él. Okay, another one.
The number 8.
Number 8. Okay. Oh, it's already taken.
Oh my god. I don't know, the number 7 or 9 or 10.
9. 9, I guess is not taken. Oh, no. See. Oh, no. This is not taken. Okay. What is your favorite subject in your major and why? Okay. Subject is la materia. Okay. So what's your favorite subject in your major and why? ¿Cuál es tu materia favorita en tu carrera y por qué? Okay, so you have 2 minutes to order your ideas starting right now. You can start your speech now.
Hi, I'm Miriam and I will talk about my favorite subject. I don't think I have any favorite things right now, but I am very passionate about programming subjects, because I love programming very much, very, very much. Um, I especially like the subjects where I program in HTML, HTML. I don't know. And in conclusion, I think can choose one. But if they make choose at this moment, I don't know, it will be the database mirror, la materia de base de datos. I don't know more. I'm finished.
Oh my God, I was on mute for probably 2 minutes talking with you and you weren't listening anything. So I was saying that, I was saying that. How do you feel with the impromptu speech? Do you feel now comfortable with the impromptu speech? Let me know your feeling right now that we have already completed the first impromptu speech. That first of all, I would like to thank you all for participating. And I would like to congratulate you for your first impromptu speech. You did excellent. And well, now I would like to hear from you. How do you feel right now with the impromptu speech? How do you feel? Are you still afraid of the impromptu speech?
Yes.
Yes. And
Kinda.
how do you feel, Alan, right now? Are you feeling release of all this pressure of the impromptu speech, or you feeling scared about the impromptu speech?
Scared now. I feel weird, maybe,
Mhm.
but I don't know why. But ¿cómo se dice? Me pongo nervioso.
I get nervous.
I feel nervous because I don't remember the words,
Mhm.
and this is a problem.
Okay. Yeah, usually when we get under pressure or when we're under pressure, we get nervous and we and we tend to forget. We tend to forget the words, right? And it's not that we don't know the word, but it's probably the pressure that we feel that make us forget some words to express our ideas, right? So that's why I'll give you a couple of minutes to order your ideas so that you don't lose track of what you would like to say, okay? Uh, how do you feel now with this exercise? Do you think we should repeat it, or what do you think? Are we ready to repeat this in the following sessions?
I don't know. Yes.
Yes, would you like to
Yeah,
repeat it, or should we
because
change the dynamic?
no, this dynamic is fine because we need practice.
Okay, we need to practice, right? Yeah, I guess we need to practice a little bit more this impromptu speech, and just to I mean, just to shake off all this fear of the second language. You know, it's we will never we'll never probably get that experience, not even in our native language. Nunca vamos a tener la experiencia suficiente ni siquiera en nuestra lengua nativa, I guess. So it's better if we get rid of all these fears of speaking in public. Okay, it's I mean, it's just like to think that you are talking with a friend. Okay, so relax, breathe, okay, and just let it flow. Okay, just let it flow. Okay, so I'm going to give you some feedback. Okay, so let me give you some feedback. Okay, um, Alan, in your case, you did great, excellent. And congratulations for being the first and the courageous one in the group to be the first on giving the first impromptu speech. And just to like improvement points, we need to improve our vocabulary. Okay, so we might see in the following sessions a little bit more vocabulary, because I guess like in general, we need a little bit more vocabulary words. Okay, and you miss the greeting. Okay, probably it was because you were the first one, but you miss the greeting. Okay, the first part, the greeting, you miss it, but in general, it was very good. Your time was a minute and 40 seconds, which was a very good timing. And overall, I guess you did great. You did excellent. Okay. So thank you, Alan, for being the first and courageous one.
Thank you.
And then we have Paul. And Paul, you did 3 minutes and 30 seconds, which is a very good time. Okay, so you made these ideas to flow. So it was good to hear you for 3 minutes and a half. Okay, you didn't miss the greetings, so congratulations for that. You got the idea of getting the greetings at the beginning. So congratulations, kudos. We say kudos. I'm going to read it. I'm going to write it down in the chat. Where's the chat? Yeah, here it is. We say to all. Kudos. Kudos. Okay. Like congratulating, o cuando aplaudimos, like kudos. Okay, it's como kudos. Good. Excellent. Kudos to Paul for remembering the greetings. Okay. As improvement points, you forgot about the superheroes, Paul. You forgot about the S at the end of the verbs with the third persons, okay? And it was probably because of the nervous, okay? But you forgot the S at the end of the verbs when you were talking about the third person, especially when we are talking about the songs. And I mean, you repeated 3 times the same sentence that it was the song talks about, and you say the song talk about. Okay, so the song talks because the song is an it. Okay, so remember to make the concordance between the subject and the verb. Okay, especially when those are superheroes or those are he, she, or it. We add the s at the end of the verb when we are talking in present. Okay, so don't forget that. That's it, Paul. I think you did great. You did great. I loved the examples that you gave us about the songs. So it was good. Okay, good. Thank you, Paul. So right now, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Guess who's arriving? Guess who's arriving? The train is here. So I'm going to mute myself a couple of seconds, okay, because the train is right here.
Hello, teacher?
Oh my God. Again, I was talking and talking and talking and talking, and you weren't hearing a thing. Oh my God. So, dejé de hablar cuando el tren y ya nunca regresé. ¿O cuando me puse en mute?
Desde que llegó el tren.
Desde que llegó el tren ya nunca regresé. Okay.
No.
So, okay, and I was saying a lot of things, and it was great things. Okay, so let me rewind again. So thank you, Alan, for letting me know that I was on mute. I'm sorry. Oh, I guess what happened? It's because I got a cold these couple of days. I probably didn't wear a sweater, or the nights were a little bit cold, and I usually sleep with the windows open because of the heat, and I'm getting a little bit cold, so I'm starting to getting on mute, like to clean my nose and coughing, and probably it was that I get on mute and I just forgot to unmute myself. But okay, do we get all do we get, or do you, Manuel, got your feedback? ¿Escuchaste tu feedback, Manuel, o no escuchamos tu feedback?
No, teacher.
No, okay. So I'm going to repeat it. Well, not for you, but for myself, I'm going to repeat Manuel's feedback. I was saying that Manuel did 2 minutes and 43 seconds, which is a very good time. And I was saying that Manuel did the greeting and the closing statement. So very good for Manuel. Kudos for Manuel. Applauses for Manuel, who was, I guess it was the only one who made the closing statement. So congratulations to Manuel, because he didn't forget the closing statement. Okay. The only thing that we have to improve, Manuel, is the word. And actually, I wrote it down on the chat. The word by. Okay. The verb by. We don't say buoy, we say by. Okay, so we will have to, or we're going to practice a little bit more the pronunciation overall. I mean, not just for you, but for the rest of the class. I guess it's something important to practice the pronunciation of some words. Okay, overall, for example, I'm hearing that the past of the verbs, sometimes we don't pronounce it like very accurate. Okay, for example, all those regular verbs that end with ed, some of them, a clue or a tip, it's just not to pronounce the e. Okay, for example, finished. Okay, we don't say finish it, we say finished. Okay, like if we get rid of the e and we pronounce the d, finished. Okay, but we don't pronounce the e, so we don't say finish it, we say finished. Okay, but we pronounce the d but not the e. Okay, so we're going to have some exercises, some pronunciation exercises, just to improve our pronunciation. In your case, you repeat on several times the word buoy, which is by. Okay, but it was good enough. All your statements were very good structured. All your statements, all your ideas were very good structured, and you finalize your speech with a good closure, which it was a good thing for you, a good point for you. So congratulations, kudos to you, Manuel. Very good. Next we have Stefano. Stefano did a time of 1 minute and 57 seconds, so it was very good. But remember that we all have to give or provide a speech of 2 minutes. So the most you get close to the 2 minutes, the better. Okay. If you pass over 3 minutes, it's good, but if you pass over 2 minutes, then you will probably lose the track of the ideas. Okay. Si nos pasamos de los 2 minutos, nos podemos como perder en las ideas. Okay. So the most that we get close to the 2 minutes, the better. Okay, so Stefano, you did 1 minute and 57 seconds, which is very close to 2 minutes. So congratulations, very good for you. And I was saying that the only thing that I probably misunderstood, or probably it was just nervous, it was a number, 2019. Okay, the year 2019, you were saying something about changing schools and changing because of some problems, and you were like misspell, or you got some problems pronouncing the number 2019, okay, or the year 2019, okay, which is the same. And also I was saying that just watch with the difference between major and career. Okay, we were saying that major is what you are right now studying, which is software engineering, right? And your career will going to start, or it's going to be studying when you finish your major. Okay, because career is all the job experience that you accumulate. Okay, and your major, it's actually your studies. Okay, so you probably confused, or you probably didn't realize that you were saying career instead of major. Okay, so that's the only 2 points to improve. The rest of it was very good. You structurate very good your ideas as well, and you provide a very good timing on your speech. So congratulations to you, Stefano. And Alberto, Alberto had to leave, but he did good. Although he just made 45 seconds. Okay, so 45 seconds. It is wide below the 2 minutes, but he did the greetings. And his pronunciation was very good. Okay, his ideas all were structured. All his ideas were very good, or was very good, all of his ideas, but he just made 45 seconds, which is wide below. So for him, we will have to make all the ideas to flow a little bit more, and probably to talk with some pauses to make the speech a little bit longer. Okay, but excellent for Alberto. I hope he gets well, because yesterday I guess he took the second doses of the vaccine, so he was not feeling very good. And then we have Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you did exactly 2 minutes, so very good, excellent for you. You did as well the greetings, so excellent. And probably because of the nervous, and you recap with the waterfalls, right? I remember that you were talking about Canada, that you would like to visit, or you would like to live in there, and you were saying something, and you for a couple of seconds you forgot the word waterfall. Okay, but excellent, you got it later. And as well as the rest of us, we need to practice our pronunciation. So probably we need to practice a little bit more the reading. We will need to practice a little bit more, probably the listening, and as well the speaking. So I guess this kind of exercise will improve us all of our English skills, not just the oral skills, not just get rid of the nervous, not only those, but also our pronunciation, which is going to be very important in the future, right? And finally, we have Miriam. And your timing, Miriam, was 1 minute and 30 seconds, and 13 seconds, which is good. It is good. Probably we need a little bit more ideas to cover, or to get close to the 2 minutes, right? Overall, it was good, very good, Miriam. You had the knowledge. I can see that you have the knowledge of some other or advanced English skills. You did good. You did excellent. Probably you just need to be a little bit more brave. Okay, you need to get a little bit more courage to be the first one in line to volunteer yourself. Get rid of all these fears. Okay, but because you're good, you're very good at English as well. Okay, so I guess that's it. This is all the feedback that I have. Feedbacks. So what do you think now about this dynamic of getting the feedback? Do you probably not enjoy, but do you appreciate the feedback, or should we change the feedback session, the feedback time? What do you think about your feedback? What do you think about your feedback? Go ahead, Alan. Sorry.
It's good. It's fine.
It's fine. Okay.
I'm okay.
Okay. You're okay with your feedback. Very good.
I can live with it.
You can live with that. Okay, good. Yeah, actually the feedback is not to point out the bad things, but also the good things, because I expect you to continue doing what you are doing good, and I expect you to improve all of those points that we can improve, right? Like vocabulary, like pronunciation, like probably to think a little bit more, or to get more ideas, okay, to talk about. And I guess for being the first impromptu speech, it is probably the first time that I see a group like this advanced, or this good. So I'm feeling very proud of you. Congratulations as well to your previous teacher, because I can see that he did, or she did, a very good job with you. Okay, so congratulations to all of you. Okay, I hope you get a little bit more comfortable next time that we have the impromptu speech, and I hope next time we get all the group. I guess it is just missing one girl who is missing, but I hope she can join us next time. Okay. Questions, problems, any feedback from you to myself that you have? Any complaint? What can I improve during these impromptu sessions? No feedback for me? Something that you didn't like, something that you enjoyed?
No, all is fine.
All is fine? Okay, good. Excellent. So next week, just to recap the activities that we have for next week. Next week, we will have to deliver the 3 activities that it's already uploaded into the platform. Those are already visible for you, the 3 homeworks. So you have until the 11th, which is Monday. To work on those activities. Those are pretty simple. And on Tuesday, which is going to be our last session of partial 1, we're going to review those activities, and we're going to try to make a recap of all the partial, of all the subjects that we have already covered during this month, in couple of days, month and a half mostly. Okay, to be ready for the exam, which I think it's going to be on Wednesday. So next week on Wednesday, I think we're going to have our exam. When is going to be our exam? On Tuesday or Wednesday? Do you know that?
Wednesday.
Wednesday? Okay, excellent. So on Tuesday, we can make a recap. And on Wednesday, we can have our exam. It's going to be around 20 questions, multiple choice questions. And I hope we all get a good grade. Okay, so questions, problems about the class, the topics, questions about the future, questions about the present perfect, questions about any topic.
No, no questions.
No question. Okay, well, if we don't have any other question, I think we can dismiss the class. Thank you for joining, and I hope you enjoy your rest of the week and of course your weekend. Have a nice week. Bye bye. See you next week.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
See
Thank
you.
you. Bye.